Afternoon, everyone. I'm going to wait just a few minutes and give everyone the opportunity to get joined in before we get started. Just to let you know, this recording or this webinar is being recorded, so it will be available for viewing later. But I'm going to wait just a couple more minutes to give everybody an opportunity to hop on today. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, I want to thank you for joining this afternoon. I know that it's lunchtime, so I want to say that I appreciate you joining me for lunch. My name is Cassandra Crawford Ciglar, and let's go over a couple of little housekeeping items quickly. So first of all, like I mentioned, this presentation is being recorded. So if you have some friends that are in class or couldn't make it, this will be available on our website for viewing later. It's kingcareers.com. Second of all of you are in viewer mode only, so your cameras are not available and your mics are muted. So if you have questions throughout the presentation or at the end, I would like for you to use your chat function and to type those in so that I can answer any questions towards the end of the presentation. So that being said, I'm going to share my screen right now and kind of give you a little bit of information so that you know a little bit about me and how I am going to be able to help you as your career coach while you are here at the University of Tulsa. So first and foremost, my name is Dr. Cassandra Crawford Ciglar. I am your career coach for students who are in health professions and pre-health professions. And the office that I work in is in the Center for Career Development and Professional Engagement. This office is located in the Holmes Student Center. It's right across from the Hardesty Hall dorms. So just to kind of give you an idea of where we are physically located, right now we are all working virtually, and towards the end of the presentation, I'll give you some information on how you can reach me. As I mentioned, I am the career coach. I am one of 3 located in that physical building for students who are either in health professions. We have another career coach, Brooke Smart, who helps students in arts and sciences. And then we have another career coach, Chris Wong, who helps students for engineering and natural sciences. There's also another career coach over in Collins College of Business, Leonelle Thompson. She helps the students in the Business Center. Working back on me, if you are a student interested in health sciences or pre-health professions, I'm the one who's going to be able to help you. So let's talk a little bit about how and where I got to where I'm at. So I didn't obviously start out as a career coach. I had a journey, and that journey was rather long. We're not going to talk about how long that is because I don't want to give away how old I am. But you can see that I have like an alphabet soup behind my name. Basically, that means it took me a little while to figure out what I wanted to be when I grew up. And my journey took me through a lot of schooling. So I have 4 different degrees. I have degrees in microbiology and medical technology. I have a degree in nutrition, and I have a doctorate in educational leadership. I use all of that along with 20 years of health profession experience. I've worked in the laboratory as a medical technologist. I've worked as a registered dietitian, which is my most recent health profession career. And then I've worked in higher education for now the last 8 years. My previous job, I taught students for 8 years, helping them become registered dietitians. And then my other job was helping students who wanted to go into pre-professional health profession careers, such as becoming doctors, occupational therapists, physical therapists, wanting to go to nursing school. So my job was to help students get to their career paths. And I'll tell you, although I enjoy teaching, I like being in the classroom, at the end of the day, my favorite part of my job was seeing my students reach their goal. Every year going to graduation, I'll be honest, I'll tell you, that was my favorite part, and I'll tell you, I cry every year. So that's kind of my journey, where I got to where I am today, and how I use all of that experience to help you get where you want to go. A little bit about my family. I throw my family under the bus a lot, but it's only because I'm super proud of them. I'm married to my husband. His name is also Dr. Ciglar. He's a medical physician, so I draw on his expertise a lot and use his experiences to guide you as well. My son is a sophomore at Oklahoma State University studying engineering. And then my daughter just started as a freshman at TU, and she is also interested in pursuing the pre-health professions path. She's interested in medicine. So some things that I'm interested in personally, just, you know, a little bit about me. Obviously, I'm interested in food, having pursued a career in nutrition. I enjoy food, and I like it in all kinds of different venues. I enjoy having a good time, fun. I like to travel. Obviously, that picture of me is there at Disney on the teacups. Fortunately, we don't get to travel a whole lot right now, but I'm looking forward to the time whenever I can go back out and do a little more traveling. And then football. I have been a fan of football ever since I was young. I grew up in a small town here in Oklahoma where football was king, and spent my time at Friday Night Lights from as long as I can remember. I've been a cheer mom for as long as I can remember, and I'm still a cheer mom, which I'm super excited about. And all weekend long, you will find me in front of the television watching football as well. So definitely one of those football fans. As far as pets in my household, I have 3 dogs and a chinchilla. I did not put my little chinchilla up here, but I have my monsters and my Maddie. So my monsters, you can see when they were little bitty, they didn't stay little bitty for very long. These are Alaskan Malamutes. They resemble Huskies, but they are way bigger than Huskies. The one on the silver and black colored one, the black and white one, his name is Titan. He fully fits his name. He is genuinely a monster. He's roughly about 180 pounds, so the size of a full-grown man. And then the one on the right, he is super sweet. He is my Coda bear, and he's a little smaller. He's only about 145 pounds. And then I have my Maddie. She is my sweet, sweet little Frenchie bulldog. She is my COVID rescue. I got her when the pandemic started. I came back from a spring break trip and decided that I needed somebody to keep me company while I was working here at home, and she has become my wingman. And if you hear somebody snoring or making some little noises during this presentation, it genuinely is because she's right here in the corner of this office, racked out, holding down the floorboards and snoring and keeping me company. So what do I do here working for Kane Careers in the Center for Career Development and Professional Engagement? So the National Association of College Employers defines career coaching as focusing on solutions, insights, and action. We use a positive approach to work with our students, helping him or her to practice on your skills for job searching. I know a lot of you have just started here and you're wondering, you know, why are we thinking about job searches right now? Well, that's your end game goal. But along the way, we're going to look at different pieces about that. And obviously that starts with the major, and how is that major going to help you get to your job search. We focus on positive and outcomes. So how do I do that for those of you who are interested in a health sciences career or moving into pre-health professions? Because obviously that's going to take the degree that you have and move into a different program when you graduate. So that's a step beyond where we are right now. We're going to look at different things that you can do while you're here at TU to help you get to your end game goal, and that's where I come into play. I help you with your resume, crafting that resume. What things can you do while you're here at TU to make your resume be built up and be that applicant that you need to be where you want to go, whether it's a job or whether it's professional school. We help with cover letters when you're applying to jobs or even when you're applying to summer internship opportunities. We help with interviewing skills. I've got several students right now who are actually working on their med school interviews, so we can do behavior-based interviewing and mock interviews so that you're practiced and polished when you go to those medical school interviews. And right now, most, if not all of those are virtual, so practicing what that looks like when you're in a virtual interview setting. Personal statements for graduate school and medical school applications. This is a huge part of that application process, helping you craft those, hone those, what those should look like, and making sure that those are in your words, but they contain what they really should be for what they're looking for to make you really stand out as that great applicant. Networking is a huge part. Our office is able to help put you in contact with resources so that you have those connections that you need, whether it's for finding volunteering or experiential learning or finding that job. 80% of opportunities are never posted. It's all word of mouth. So it's the connections that you're going to find here at the university and being able to use your network to get to that next place that you want to go. We help with professionalism and work ethics. Job shadowing is a huge part of health sciences and pre-health professions. And the connections that we have in the office, the connections that I am going to be able to put you in touch with, will help you meet those prerequisites that you have to go into your future programs. And then experiential learning opportunities and internships. Those are other things that we're able to help you with as your career coach. So what do we have coming up in our office? That we have lots and lots of programming. Obviously today you saw one of them, you got an email, but we have a couple of things that are very big events that I wanted to highlight for you. The first one is the career fair, and this is on Thursday, September the 24th. It's a virtual event. It's from 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock. This is for all students, from freshman to senior. It's also for alumni. These are for people seeking full-time employment, internships, experiential learning, all industries across the board. For students who are in health sciences and pre-health professions, right now, we already have employers signed up in that area. St. Francis is coming, Ascension St. John, and Oklahoma Medical Research Foundation. These would be great opportunities to make connections with these employers to build the network, no matter whether you're a freshman or you're all the way to a senior and you're about to graduate and you're looking for that job. The other opportunity that I wanted to bring to your attention is that in October, the 27th through the 29th, we're going to have a Health Careers Week, where we're going to do a virtual health careers information session spread across 3 days. And we're going to bring programs on campus where you can learn about all different health careers. You may be decided that you know what profession that you want to go into, but you may be not know. And this is going to be an opportunity for you to learn about a variety of health professions, from primary care providers to allied health professions to mid-level providers. And there are going to be roughly 5 to 6 different programs represented each day. And when you attend these sessions, you're going to get to hear a little bit about each one of the programs, and then you're going to get the opportunity to sign up for breakout sessions so that you can ask more questions from each one of these program representatives that are going to be attending. So you might want to take this information down. Again, if you don't have the time to do it right now, this is going to be available again on the website. But this is my contact information. My email address is crc7882@utulsa.edu. My office phone number is there. It's 631-3130. This is how you can contact with me if you want to reach me personally. You can also schedule an appointment with me through your Handshake account. If you go in there and go into your Handshake and then click in to schedule an appointment with a career coach, you can do that through your college, whether you are an Oxley student, whether you're an ENS student, or an arts and sciences student. If you are not an Oxley student, you can still schedule an appointment to see me as a pre-health profession student, because there is a tab to schedule an appointment as a pre-health profession student in any college. Encourage you to connect with us as Career Services. You can connect with us on any social media site, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. Follow us to stay up with all of the events and programmings that we have going on. Every single one of us, you can find us at Kane Careers. One other place I encourage you to get connected with is with the TU Alumni Association. They're at utulsaconnect.com. They are a great resource to begin that networking opportunity here on campus. I kept it short and sweet today because I wanted to give you the floor if you have any questions for me at this time. Any ways that I can be of assistance to you, whether you're starting out your journey, you're in the middle piece of it, or if you are at the end, or if you just want to set up an appointment with me, I encourage you to do that as well. But I want to say welcome to the University of Tulsa, or welcome back to the University of Tulsa. We are so glad that you are here, and I look forward to making a connection with each and every one of you and helping you along your journey. Thank you.